All right, we're live. Hello, Maree. Hello, Jazzy.
Yay. Hi,
And
Elisa. Hi,
hello,
everyone.
everybody, and anybody who's with us today, as well as anybody who is watching after the fact. Thank you for being here, and thank you for hitting the like button. So today, I am not going to ask Marie how everything's going because we have so much to cover. So many questions, so many things happening that I figure we can get going as soon as we can. So let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, what should we start with? I'll let you pick either the crypto crash, the No Kings marches, or the Louvre being robbed.
Yeah, I do you know, I sort of haven't really looked at any of these, so I don't care. You pick. I have known nothing about this No King marches. I know nothing about it. I've seen a crown on someone's head and I'm going, what? And I've heard about a bit about Prince Andrew or something, but that's it. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
no,
even.
it's about Trump.
Oh, okay. So I have no idea what it means. So
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
So, I'm going to make you nice and big so people can see you. And okay, so I'm going to start with just how the way it is over there on the title, the crypto crash.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about that. That was a big one, a big, big, big one. And what it looks like is the market was manipulated so that everybody's, some people have this sell option. So if it goes way down, it'll sell before it crashes. And so it's called liquidation. So basically, all these people sell their stuff. So then the big guys grab them, grab the stuff, the coins. So according to one big insider, Binance did that on purpose. And then people tried to get in to buy it at the low level, and nobody could get in. So, so was is what can the cards tell us about the that crash, that crypto crash? Because I mean, I don't. I should ask if it's manipulated, even though I know literally 99% that yes. So,
Hmm.
um, what can the cards tell us?
Yeah, I've got the magician card, so it's definitely there's manipulation going on because this is the smoke and mirrors, absolutely, and they've used whatever tools they've got to do that. Um, yeah, I'm just starting to tune in now to something else that's going on behind the scenes. So let me just see if I can get a card to help to give me a little bit more information on that. Okay, you want to come out? What do you want to come out? Yeah, so a lot of people have been left out in the cold from
Yeah.
this because of the
Yes.
change.
Yes.
Basically, it's like, oh my god, okay, this is, it was, but there's something deeper behind it because it's creating a transition. The death cards come up, so it's almost like a transition as well for people into something else. I don't know if people can buy it now while it's still low,
Yeah.
but I feel that yeah, it's also going to work for some people as much as it's not worked for others.
Yeah. So of course, the people that have been in crypto for a long time and now that I've been in it for so long, it's so easy to make money. Like it just goes down and everybody buys. And these experts, my God, they do it constantly. Every time it crashes, they're like, yes, we can buy more. Oh,
Yeah.
and just they're just making money left and right. These guys that are the, crypto experts. And so anyway, what is this going to continue, this manipulation? I guess is my question. Is this the last time, or is it going to continue?
Let's have a look and see. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'll get the cards, but I'm already getting some stuff coming through. So let's just see how it plays out for us to be able to describe this. Oh, that one's hot. Which one is it? Haha. So when the King of Cups come up, this is like the master of emotions, but there's something that's being hidden. So I feel there's something underneath all this because the Ten of Swords has come up, but I feel that manipulation that has always been from the people that are big into it or have been running the show, I feel like that's come to an end. It's almost like this was like the final manipulation crash from these dudes.
That's what
from
I
the
was hoping you would say. Maybe
yeah.
subconsciously, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know what to ask, but this is what I was looking for.
And when I start getting a little bit of an image or a picture or something coming through, I just trust that. Yeah, the Chariot. So it's going to be more balanced and moving forward. It's actually going to be, it's almost like it's going to flow off what else is going on in the financial environment. So so there's going to be a change and a shift energetically. I'm just going to get another card for this one. It's going to feel different as well. When you're sensitive to energy, I feel that the whole thing's going to feel quite different. Two of Cups. I love it. This is when there's partnership, when something's coming together that's really positive. And emotionally, it's really positive as well. It's more heart. I was feeling it was like a finer vibration through it all. It's like a shift, and excuse the pun, it's like a ripple effect, so it's yeah.
I love it.
I feel that there's a shift happening, and it's interesting because I feel it's collated back to the financial situation as well, where there's a change going on.
Right, exactly. So what do you think's happening? What can the cards tell us about what's happening to the banks right now that silver went over 50? Are the banks just collapsing?
Let's have a look and see what's going on with the banks, because I do know the stock market banking things all sort of went right down, didn't they?
Oh, I don't know.
The stocks went down, yeah. So let's just have a look and see what's behind all of that. Oh, okay. Which one? That one. Yeah, you want to come out. Interesting. When the Queen of Pentacles comes up, this is when there's a lot of contemplation and a lot of study going on in that financial area. So I feel there's something more. This one, yeah. I was just going to say there's something going on that's not just a crash. So that Nine of Pentacles has come up. Very unique, a lot of wealth, a lot of finance. So I feel that there's something going on that's a change. Let's just see what we get coming up next. I feel there's something going on behind the scenes that we haven't been told yet. Got a big fat yes. So there's a plan in place. That Ace of Swords to me is there's a plan in place, and what we're talking about is right. So it's not so much that they've lost money with with what's gone on with all of the betting against silver, how they do all that stuff, and the silver, but there's something else going on behind the scenes. It's sort of acting like a charade to what's actually going on behind the scenes. That's all I'm getting. So
okay.
I'd love it if anyone else has had any sort of intuitive or, aha moments around that. So don't be afraid to pop things up in the chat, because it's really good to get different perspectives.
Yeah, absolutely. Or if they know anything about, could we ask if Ripple is part of that? What's behind the scenes?
If
Or
it's a part of
XRP,
it,
I
yeah.
should say.
Or well, it's really the Ripple
company.
Yeah, as company, yeah. So let's just see if that's like a player in this field.
Yeah, if it's tied to the cards we just threw.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like it. We've got that Queen of Pentacles again. So this is a big part of the contemplation and what's happening and but it's this to me is there are decisions being made from what is going on as well. Yeah, because they want balance. The Two of Wands is about finding balance with action. So because it's going to affect everyone, it's not just the US or it's not just UK or whatever. This is going to affect everybody is what I'm getting. So they need to do it in a very balanced way, which is why that Queen of Pentacles keeps coming up. She's the contemplator. She's the right. What's happening? Oh my God. What's happening next? And we're getting another big ace. And this is the Ace of Pentacles, which is all around that reality finance. So we're getting a yes. So it's like a step-by-step process. It's in place, but they're watching and seeing, is this balanced? Is this going to cause too much chaos? So
okay.
Interesting. So yeah, Ripple is definitely a part of that, the whole platform.
Well, something that I received, and I don't know if it was me making it up, my imagination, or if it was real, but I kind of got that the ones that had come to do the work to help Earth, whether in, gridding or anything, any of us that came to help humanity, that we would be taken care of, like we would be the ones who would receive the wealth, because we're going to be the ones who are going to help humanity kind of rearrange, and we know what to support with the money, and we know what's right and what's wrong, like, so that we are going to be taken care of, because it's our way of getting paid for coming to do the work.
It's funny you say that, because I've been getting that as well. It's almost like, of course I'm looked after. I've done my work, and I deserve it just because I exist. It's like getting to that sense of self-worth and respect and love anyway. Yeah, it's like I deserve it. I exist. It's that simple to me. But let's have a look and see with what you're asking, if that's an aspect of this. How beautiful. We've got our temperance card. So, that beautiful angelic, the light worker. But this is change, and it's been over time. So we've had to have a lot of patience, for the change. And emotionally, we've had to be really balanced and strong in this.
Yes.
So to me, it's the patience that we've had with the system, with how everything works. Look at this. Our time comes with this balance when that happens, when the strategy is being put into place, because that's an action card again. So these cards, it's really interesting how similar cards will come up around these type of questionings, because we sort of already know and feel what that meaning is. There's still something hidden though for us, the Four of Swords. It will come to light, but again, that Temperance card is telling us we just have to know and just let it be and come through when it comes through, because the Four is a foundation, and the Swords are the actual plan. So so we just have to
be in the knowing. So it's important for our people and the people that watch this video to know that your time is coming, and if you are here to help humanity, you will somehow, some way receive some of this wealth, and it will be miraculous. But just know that you will be taken care of because you volunteered. There will be a reward.
Yeah, I agree. And for some people, they'll have more of an active role in that. And for others, it's simply about being in that absolute space of feeling safe and feeling, I'm everything I can be, because it's a frequency that's needed. It's not just financial. This is a frequency.
Yeah, absolutely. It all resides in that space of knowing that you're taken care of. If you know you're going to be taken care of, you will, because you are in that frequency of knowing.
That's it. Yeah.
So that's huge. So something I had not written down, but I think it's more important to read is there's this lady, I'm not going to mention her name, who has been like a med bed. She speaks about it. She's telling people like, okay, the training has started for med beds, blah, 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 blah. And then, and I've never been too sure if I can trust her or not. I'm kind of on the fence. I haven't been able to read her too well. So I'll read to you what she posted. So, hey guys, how are you? So I've been contacted by the military, and I can't give you details because I can't give you too many details because it's actually involving my safety. But they have just basically said, you need to get off the internet by 5 p.m. tonight. And that was yesterday. Turn your phone off and do not come back for any reason for the next few days. I have to cancel absolutely everything. So all my private sessions have to be canceled up until Thursday, Friday. They fully expect 4B notifications to be released Monday or Tuesday. And as I've discussed before, the moment those notifications are released, myself and my family are in huge danger because everybody wants the med beds. That's the ultimate goal. So following the med bed intel provider, I become prime target number one. So they said I need to switch my phone off, take the battery out, all that, and not go online for the next few days. And I will be contacted in some way should anything happen. Should anything actually happen. So it's now 3:30 p.m. I've got 90 minutes left. 4:30, yeah, 90 minutes before I have to switch everything off. So yeah, according to the military, oh shoot. So according to the military, people that is in charge of my safety and transport, I guess you could say they have been told it's go time. And they've got horse trucks and everything on standby to come and retrieve us and move us out of here because I have received emails and messages and photos of me walking around the farm with video footage. So people, these criminals do know where I live. So yeah, people send me my address and say, yeah, do you think you're not safe? Yeah, you're not. And they've driven past and everything, taken photo, blah, 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 blah. So this is going to send all my private sessions I have for a week a message. All my classes are canceled. They said I can come back Thursday or Friday, depending off if notifications are released or not. Obviously, if they're released, then no, I won't be back. But if they are, I'll come. I'll be able to come back Thursday or Friday. So if this is it, I just want to wish everyone the absolute best and thank you for your love and support and thank you for donating. So this is according to my contacts. So I was just contacted about half an hour ago. They are prepped and ready to go within the next few days. I wish you guys the very best. And so I wasn't giving that too much thought. But then Amazon's backbone goes down today. And so thanks, Christine. So now I'm thinking maybe she was right because Amazon is the biggest carrier of all data or the backbone of the data of the world. So, and it went down today.
So what, people couldn't order, you couldn't do anything? Is that what you're saying?
No, like there were so many sites that were down.
Interesting.
Even Uphold, like people couldn't even get on Uphold. People couldn't get into Facebook. People couldn't get, and usually AWS never has downtime because they have backups all over the place. So something's going on, and I don't know if something's happening this week or what, but.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want me to specifically, what question do you want me to ask first? This is the thing. It's like, yeah.
Okay. So, can this person's messages be trusted? And we're not saying her because she's trusting other people. So we're really talking about her sources. Yeah. So can that be trusted?
Okay. Wow. I'm getting a bit of a download happening here. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay. Let's see what comes up. Interesting. Well, she's very unique, whoever this person is, because that Nine of Pentacles has come up. So extremely unique. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. So whatever's going on, yeah, she's contemplating something for herself that's feels a bit almost emotional. So, and I'll just ask for some clarity. And I mean, I always say you have to trust your own discernment with people no matter what. And there's always something in there for us, you know, but we have to sort of really trust our own discernment with others, including me. The Magician. I feel like there's a bit of smoke and mirrors with this though. So, because the Magician cards come up. So, and you know, we create our own reality, don't we, as well? So it's almost like she really believes, like she's got her heart's in the right place, and she really believes that there needs to be justice or there needs to be something that happens. So, and I'm just going to ask for one more clarifying card.
Well, I've always kind of, like I said, indecisive with her. Like I can't read it, but always kind of like, meh, I don't think so, because we had thrown cards on the med beds and we said the cards were not, So then the only reason I'm asking today is because, like I said, AWS went down and I was like, whoa, maybe I need to pay attention to her.
Yeah, exactly. So there's something hidden, definitely. But I don't know. I'm not feeling like what she's saying is completely 100% accurate. There's something that's hidden in the story. So,
Okay.
yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, you want to come out. Yeah. And I just got an Ace of Wands on that. So it's like there's something that's hidden and she might fully believe it and be experiencing that, but there's something hidden. It's not playing out. Yeah. She's creating her own reality, basically.
Okay. Okay.
So I would take it with a pinch of salt. I would discern as to what is truth or not truth with that. And I think I think we're going to have more glitches. I'll ask if you like, but I feel we're going to have more glitches. And remember, even years ago, it was coming up that it wouldn't all just happen at once around across the earth. It would be in certain parts, certain aspects while things were going on.
Yeah,
so
she's from Australia.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And
I'm getting a no. More questions need to be asked. That Two of Pentacles to me is like, no, there's definitely something here. She believes it, but we need to ask more questions. And just be mindful. Yeah, and I just got another yes on that. Ace of Swords. So it's like.
Well, that's kind of why I guess maybe I felt kind of like iffy, like, that feeling of like.
There's something absolutely. I like what Bix Bradley said. Is there's something going on, and there's a lot going on that we might never, ever, ever know the true details of. But there's a definite shift happening. Absolutely, it's just the stories people are attaching to it. I would just be very mindful.
Yeah, and big thank you for I'm glad you were able to make it live too. That's awesome. It's been a while. So the next question then is about Amazon AWS. That I feel like that was something that has to do with something changing behind the scenes, something big changing behind the scenes.
So what's AWS? What does that mean?
Amazon Web Services.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So you want to see if there's something going on? Just ask a general question around. Is there something?
It has to do if that outage has to do with things getting moved in the background to either the quantum system or the bad guys really like the good guys taking over like AWS, or I don't know. Just does it have to do with what we've been waiting on? I guess.
Yeah. Transition.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and nearly finished. There's still actions being taken.
Yes. Like it felt like it was a piece of it is what it feels like to me.
That's it. Let me just, you want to come out. I'll just see what this card is. Yeah, Page of Wands. It's another step. So another action step. So when a page comes up to me, it's you're learning something. There's something new going on, but it's a little step at a time. So yeah. So that those cards, that's exactly what they're saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Another step forward.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's go to the government shutdown.
Yeah, so isn't that interesting?
Is it really shut down because the Senate isn't doing anything? Or is there something going like AWS behind the scenes that they're just using this as an excuse?
Well, it's interesting. I hadn't really looked at any of this. And then I heard something this morning and I went, well, this is interesting. Apparently, if it's shut down for longer than 61 days, then constitutionally, the government, it's like that becomes constitution. It's closed. So I just thought that was fascinating fact. So we don't know. It might open again in 2 weeks, but it maybe. Who knows? Let's have a look and see if there's something going on behind the scenes here. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that just popped out of nowhere for me. yeah, so it's shut down. So we know that the Five of Pentacles is when they're out in the cold. They're all out in the cold, and there's change coming. So let's have a look and see what else we can get from our cards. And this is why I like the cards, because they really just tell the story through our interpretation anyway. But I think it's you. There's going to be a victory around this, the Six of Wands. So there's actually going to be a victory, and the Queen of Wands. She's my integrity card. So something's definitely going to change through this. So to me, there's definitely something going on that we
That's
can't see
behind the scenes.
behind the scenes. Again, the Ten of Wands has come up. This means that it's not quite finished yet. There's still actions being taken. So, so whether they need to actually allow it to go through, I think it was like the 1st of December would be that 61 days.
Oh,
So
really?
to have it changed in the Constitution, or something might even happen before then in a different way, is what I'm feeling. Oh, that one. Yeah, the Star. So magic can happen. Something amazing can happen. This is a beautiful card. There's still decisions to be made, but they're coming from definitely from a higher level when that Star card comes up.
Okay, so what we can do is, as our beautiful family here, soul family, when you are watching this, I just want you to imagine the best outcome.
Yeah, doesn't matter how it happens, just
Yeah,
the highest.
the
Yeah, the
highest outcome for
yeah,
all.
for everyone. Yeah. So I wouldn't even be worried about it in a way, because it's like, yeah. So, it's changing. There's a lot of change going on. So, and, yeah, who knows? Yeah. So who knows? But things can appear very, very differently on the surface as to what's actually going on.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I'm asking these questions, because I'm getting just like those ideas of like, I think this is something else, I think there's something more going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Angela. Thank you for being here. We love you. Oh, I heard something about Trump, that somebody had thrown the cards, tarot cards, and that it said that Trump would be pushed out before the end of his term.
Interesting. Okay.
So I wonder what the cards have to say about that.
Funny, we get the Emperor, which is the Mr. T card. So this is nice to know that we're on track here with whatever comes up. Okay. No, Temperance card means everything's just going to gently go along until the change that's needed happens. It's going to happen, and whether, look, so, you think about, is that the one that wants to come up? Yeah. So we've got a page of cups. Now he's someone where emotionally there's wisdom going on. I don't feel it's going to be like any sort of disruption that's like, bang, you're gone because of this reason. The only thing that would happen is if, I think they did a what do you call it? Re-election. You know how if they bring in that particular constitution, I can't even remember it now, that they have to do another election in 3 months after that or something. So, but I don't feel it's going to be anything sudden or disastrous or, really sudden that's going to happen. No, look at this. Two of Cups has come up again. So this is, it's fine. There's still this connection going on. There's still this working with other people for him. And I love that this card came up first, because that confirms for me that that's who we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me explain to you the No Kings marches that are happening here in the US. Yeah. I have to say that people are finally going to the streets. At least they're getting up, at least they're speaking up. So that's a good thing. But the No Kings means that they think that Trump has been acting like a dictator and like a king. Okay. And so they're basically, it's just marches against him. And while, yes, some of them might have been set up by the bad guys, and how he said in an interview by Soros, and Soros paying for, people to do this.
Yeah.
I know of people personally that went to this march, many that I know personally here in my area that went to this march. And so it's real. It's not just, the if it is truly the bad guys. At this point, I think it's the good guys manipulating everything.
Yes.
Um, so what can the cards tell us about this march? I mean, was it really for people to stand up, or was it really to get people to gauge how people feel about him? Or is it about, like, what was it about? Like, was it started organically, or was it started by the good guys or the bad guys? I don't know. What can the cards tell us about it?
Okay. And because I don't know much about it, it's good, because then it's, for me, it's just like, well, whatever comes through, comes through. So interesting. Those three wanted to come up and they were together. So it's like people have the option. Six of Cups is we get to choose how we feel about everything. This is what that cup, and this is usually a community. This is a larger group of people. And for some people, when that, this is working with ourselves as well, the Lover's card. To me, it's that balance between masculine and feminine. And emotionally, some people are in chaos over what's going on because they can't see the bigger picture. So they go into this chaos. So it wouldn't take much. Let me just see then. It wouldn't take much to get it instigated, and for people that have had feelings. So, and I think a lot of people, this is their way of expressing after having been quiet for so long. So they want to blame someone. They want the Hanged Man. It's all about they've just kept quiet. Like you said, a lot of people, they don't tend to march in the US, whereas Australia, everyone gets out and does it. So I feel this is just a way of expressing. The Hierophants come up. To me, this is definitely someone that is controlling some of it as well. So the Hierophant is someone that is a position of authority, whether it's religious, whether it's in a group setting. There's definitely something behind this, though, or people wouldn't have gone into it. So, yeah. So we just need to ask more questions on it, because that Two of Swords has come up. But that there's definitely a combination. So people that have wanted to express or get out there and do stuff, it's like they've been led. And that's
And so they're biting. They're taking the bait.
yeah, but they choose to, because that's where they're at on an emotional.
Exactly.
But it's interesting, Elisa. I want to ask, because my friend was I think she was in New York, and she's Australian. She was in New York and then over in, I can't remember now whether it was LA or somewhere. But she said that the atmosphere was really different to when she was here, like a year ago, because everyone then was, yeah, Trump's getting in, this is amazing. But she said that all the people, like what you call aliens, that have been living there for like 30 years, they've had kids, they're all going to university. She said they're terrified. She said they don't even want to go out and go to work in case they get nabbed and sent back over the border. Is that what's really going on? She said there was a lot more fear and there was a lot of trepidation. And she said because she's got Asian looking skin, she said she actually felt a little bit unsafe, as if she didn't belong there. So I don't know. I went, wow. And of course she would see it from that perspective, having
Right. I was going to say she's creating that reality too. Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm not sure. So I don't know if anyone else has noticed this with like people that, whether they're Uber drivers, whether they're whatever they do, that she said they're not going to work because they're too afraid that they might get nabbed. And yeah. So can anyone verify any of that? Or have you noticed it? It was probably more in the blue states maybe as well, because that's where she was. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is there were 20 Mexicans putting on my roof. So it's not happening, at least here in Cape Canaveral.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Yeah.
but
Yeah. Interesting.
yeah, I mean, I have heard of people that have been pulled, but I don't know, again, if it's all fake stories that are flooding the internet, or people that have lived here for 25 years and all of a sudden they're being taken in. And So I don't know, and I really don't know if it's true or not. So is she reading the stories I am, right? That are
She
made?
said she felt it. She said she noticed, and she said that people didn't know who she was, so they weren't talking to her. Like, she's quite outgoing and stuff. She said it just felt different, and whether it was because of, whether I don't know whether it was because she's like to me she's very Australian, like you wouldn't even know. But yeah, she just said it felt different because she had sort of coloured skin.
Yeah, so Maree is saying that a woman she worked with had her cousins caught in the ice thing in New York. They
Okay, they
were
were
let
looking.
go and the court date moved up. Said they didn't take them as productive, not living off of government, no trouble.
Okay, so this is the thing. Maybe there hasn't been enough time for people to then realize, oh, okay, we're not actually going to get kicked out. They're going to look at who we are and what we do, even if we came in illegally. I don't know. It's
I don't know. What can the cards tell us about that? I mean, we can ask the
really,
cards to see
yeah,
if,
no trouble. Yeah, that's what and I always had the feeling it was more for these
yeah,
people
the
that
bad guys, all the men that were coming in without women or kids, and it was all like the bad
yes,
guys. But
that's
it,
what
it
I
seems
thought
like
it was.
regular people are getting caught in it. I don't know.
Let's ask and see. So, and whether they'll just go, no, it's all good. You've been here for however long. You've got your families. You're part of it. They'd have to have a repatriation time. Like, they'd have to have a cutoff point, surely.
I would think.
Okay, let's just see, because it just intrigued me when she said it. I went, okay, yeah, I feel it's going to be okay. We've got our 10 of cups. So if they've lived here and the families are here and they're integrated, I feel it's actually going to be okay. Yeah. And it's going to be, the Page of Wands is always about something new that's in motion, and it can be one step at a time. And when people go, oh, it's going to be all right, we're not going to get kicked out in the end. They're looking for, got an ace on that. They're looking for the ones that are causing trouble, that they've already marked, whatever, but they're, so it's just the system. It's like trying to catch up with what's actually going on. So yeah, and I'd love to know if anyone has actually been kicked out that's been there with no problems, with family and everything for 20 years, whatever it is, 30
Yeah, I mean,
years.
if they try to do that here in Florida, the whole state would have to go.
Exactly, that's what I was feeling, and I just thought, oh, this just it's just not quite sitting right. So I don't know, I'm not there, but I'd love to know if anyone has seen families split up or whatever. Kids that were born there are considered citizens, and then it's don't know. Yeah. So
It's
interesting. So yeah, Bix pops something up.
The entire Rio Grande Valley flipped wildly for DJ 2024. They have had it with illegals. Some of them are family of mine, and they're sick of having done things legally only to see an invasion.
So they must be recent or new illegals that are coming
Yeah,
through.
it needs to be done. Unfortunately, the
Yeah,
people that some are going to get caught in the system. It's just part of
yeah,
the war, right? It's
yeah. I
There's always
know.
going to be a very few that are going to have to be sacrificed. It's always works that way.
Yeah.
It's for the greater good of everybody. And at the end of the day, those are contracts that were signed to go through that experience. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. So
just
no, it
as
was
a
just
matter of
intrigued
love.
me, with someone from Australia going there and feeling that and seeing that, and I went, oh, okay, I just don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there were several questions that came up for me after the No Kings. Okay. So how are they going to now change people's minds about DJT? I'm going to start using that DJT.
Yeah. DJT. Okay. Okay. Well, straight away I'm getting some people. You're just not. That was the words that came into my head. Some people you're just not, and that's okay. But
Yeah.
let's have a look and see. Well, really, we need to know: is it going to cause a problem?
Right.
Is it?
That's
Yeah,
yeah. That's
the
basically
question.
what. Yeah.
How interesting. Again, it's how people are going to look at things. That Six of Cups has come up again, and it's how they are within themselves. See how she's looking at the flower, but she can choose. So how she wants to feel emotionally with what's going on in the community with some people and how they feel and think. Yeah. My gosh, we're getting the absolute confirmations. It's an emotional confirmation as well. So it doesn't matter. It's not its own. It's how people are going to choose to feel themselves about this. It's not going to affect him, or it's not going to affect anything. It's
Okay.
a choice is what I'm
Okay.
getting. Yeah, we just
Okay.
got another yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 So it's not going to affect him being dethroned, or not dethroned, but I don't
Yeah.
know, ousted or.
No.
So how do we unite this divided country?
Okay. Well, remember that this plane is very much yin yang. It's very much, dichotomy. So
Duality, yeah.
duality, you're probably never going to have everyone in the same mindset, to be truthful. But you've got enough. I feel once people feel safer financially, and once, they see change that really affects them, I feel that's going to have a big influence on people. Yeah, let me just oh, which one is it? You. Yes, it's you. Oh my goodness. Exactly. It's a lover's card. They're going to feel so much better within themselves when they can actually see change happening, that's actually benefiting them. That's why that lover's card has come up. So they've got to do it within themselves as well. But at the moment, this Three of Swords is there because, everywhere it's expensive to live now. It's like everything's gone up because the dollar's devaluing. So once the financial situation changes, then it's not going to be like that. We've got our Knight of Cups. This is when a message is being brought to us emotionally. Again, it's slow. So it might take it's going to take time for this to happen and to come out completely. I did hear something though about, yeah, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on that is things are happening underneath. So with the Magician. So look, and I did hear that, the banks and things, there is definitely something going on beyond that is, talking about changing up the whole fiat system. So all the central banks across the world, all of like the Fed Reserve, they're getting taken down. Apparently it's happening. So,
Okay.
once they go, then everything can change.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me go back to, I will ask 77 Wald's question in a minute. I have to go back and get Kathleen's question, because I don't want to forget about it. Is there anything else to the White House ballroom being built other than the White House needs a ballroom?
How interesting. I didn't know they were building a White
Me
House
either. No
ballroom,
idea.
Kathleen. Okay, let's have a look and see. The White House ballroom. Is it more than just a ballroom to have balls? Let's see. Let's see what we can find on that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Really interesting. It's changing something up, Kathleen, because the death cards come up. So it's a transition from maybe where things went on, whether it was underneath or, whatever in those tunnels and things. Yeah, it's taking the energy to a better place, because that Six of Swords means it's moving into a much better place. So there is a reason for it, and I feel it's it's almost like a fresh start. It's like it's a fresh start as to what went on. So yeah, it's definitely going into a better. Oh, the Chariot, beautiful. So this means there's balance. There can now be movement forward because they've found balance. So there's obviously a lot's being kicked out of there, I'd say, for these cards to be coming up, and for something new like a ballroom to be being built. So
Okay.
yeah, it's good.
All right. And then we had a question. When didn't we have another question here? Oh, no, that's the ballroom one. I thought somebody had asked a question. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. I actually said whose question it was, and now I don't remember. Today I couldn't even remember my pickleball. My pickleball score.
Isn't it funny?
Oh, it's not working. The little arrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but if I click on the thing that goes up and down, then it works. Okay, I don't see it. I'll look for it later. Okay.
Oh, it was 77 wilds. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was.
Yes, I should just put
Here
there.
it is.
Yeah,
Here it is. Here it is. Thank you. Will there be a new election before the end of his term?
Okay. Let's have a look and see. That's a good question, because if something, can someone tell me what it's called? I know you guys have got this thing that it's under, he's already the commander-in-chief, and that there's a name for that it's under something. If that comes to fruition, then there could be, let's just see. At this stage, I'm going to ask for, in this timeline at the stage, will there be another election before his end of term? I think it's going to go too slowly. There's a page of wands that's come up. So things are just going one step at a time, the action that's being taken. So I don't know that, I'm just going to get another card to give me a little bit more heads up on this. No, four of wands has come up. So to me, this is a safe house. This is no, he'll go through to this end of term. And then things might change anyway. Let me just see. Will there be another election while he's in place? Something new is definitely coming, though, because we've got the Fool card. So, you know, I don't know, 77 wild. I'm not sure if this card is saying that something new will happen, but it's a small step. So I'm not sure that it would be like an election for like a, for the whole new system. But something new is definitely coming, but it's not looking like it's going to happen in the next, how long's he been in for now? A year? Yeah. So 3 more years. Yeah. And we've got a celebration card. We've got our 3 of cups up. So yeah, I don't feel it's going to be an election, but there's going to be a lot of really good things that happen.
Okay. And so, yeah, Nicole's thinking it was to remove the demonic, the ballroom thing.
That's what I was feeling. It was demonic. Like, yeah, to be able to celebrate with a whole different energy than
I feel like it has something to do with what happened with the children and the tunnels, or something to that is what I feel.
Yeah. That's what I was getting. I was sensing that too. So yeah. Well, so something new. So this is something new, and it's like a whole new frequency, a whole new energy for that as we're talking about it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Angela. If Nasera Gesera is kicking off, and are medbeds being readied for humanity? So we asked about the medbeds a couple of shows ago, and it said it was not going to be here anytime soon, right? Was that what we got?
I'll double check it. So yeah, but I mean, there's already a lot of technology out there as well that, you know, but let's have a look and see if our perception of a med bed, where you get in and you know, there's high frequency, it resonates with our soul, with our DNA, and it's simply upgrading or whatever it does. Let's have
the med beds has a connotation. First of all, it's the military. Number 2, it's free to all. There is no charge of any kind. So when I said med bed, that's what I mean. I mean the actual med beds that are going to be here for humanity for free. That.
Yeah. And positive, because of course, you know, there's always, we live in a duality. So the ones that are positive for humanity, for our expansion, for our, whatever people. Yeah. Okay. Because I'm sure there's some that don't work like that. No, at the moment it's still tied up. It's still
Right.
kept from us because we've got that 8 of swords come up again. So
Mhm.
so I feel it's still going to be, I think once the financial stuff comes out, then I feel there'll be it's going to be a little while, Angela, that 2 of Pentacles. There's more questions that are being asked. There's more going on. So yeah, and also too, I feel the whole system has to be new and different. That Strength card has come up. So we have to have that financial stability. There has to have been that change, and then the medical change can come. A lot of people won't give up the system that they're already in. You know, that's no, I
Yeah,
trust my
they've
doctor. I
already,
trust
yeah,
everything.
they're
They go,
already,
"Oh, yeah, 5 of Cups, the grief. They go, I'm not giving this up. They don't realize behind them are 2 full cups ready, waiting
yeah,
to go.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay, and then she's asking for Nisarga is kicking off. I'm not sure that that even exists anymore.
The
Those,
names. I think that was the beginning of it all, was the names of it. So,
Mhm.
we'll just see if there's anything that's similar to that. Well, there's got to be a new type of functioning positive system at some level. So let's just see if that's what's happening now, even if it's behind the scenes. Let's just see if that's what's happening. It might not be called Gasara.
Yeah,
So not just yet. The Hierophant cards come up. So there's still the old system's still in place. This is that authority system. So there's more, like, we just need to ask more questions. And to me, right now, it's a no for right now. But let's see where it's heading. Let's see if there's going to be a change in where it's heading. Yeah, judgment. There has to be a few more things that come out, a few more things that happen before it comes out to the public that, hey, we've got this amazing new system. Things are going to have to happen first, Angela,
yeah,
with that judgment card. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Um, okay.
I'm just seeing, I saw Angela's comment about, yes, there was a video that came out in social media. I remember this absolutely distinctly. It was back in 16 or 17 or 18, I can't remember now. But what he said, what DJT said was, very soon we won't need hospitals. We will be having technology actually take care of us, for our healing. That was probably close to 7 years ago. So I think the whole plan, things have changed and shifted. So he said it. So yeah,
yeah. So we
he
have one
said,
more question left, and it's that the Louvre was robbed. And I find that very, very, very impossible and hard to believe. So what are they up to these days? Like, are they trying to remove things that they don't want people to see, or are they like, there's so many options here. I mean, it could be anything. So I just need the cards to guide us, to give us an idea of.
did they say what was stolen? Supposedly.
Oops, hold on. Wrong one. Louvre closed to visitors after robbery at the world famous museum. And there was no detail of any kind, at least in this post.
Interesting. Okay, let's have a look and see what's really going on.
So,
Okay.
so Christine's saying jewelry. I'm getting that they needed to do something there, almost like they had to close it
To
to
do it.
take over the
Oh
bad
yeah.
guys or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So they're moving forward with something, and it happened really quickly. Whatever it was definitely what I'm getting. There was something going on, whether it was underground. I mean, you look at all them. What's that massive museum where they say that there's tunnels like and cities underneath it.
I bet you most of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling as well. Yeah, so something new. No, this was so something new could happen because the Page of Pentacles has come up. So I feel that I don't know that it was a robbery. It was actually an excuse to shut it down.
Right,
There's
that's what
something
I'm
new.
saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that world card's come up again, which is something new. So they're clear. They've definitely done something to sort out some stuff going on there. So yeah. Was a Tower moment. Can't make this stuff up. It was a Tower moment. Yep. So there you go. Something went down.
Wow. How perfect is that?
Yeah.
So there's things happening everywhere. It feels like there's really a lot of movement going on.
Yeah. So, but again, it's just being done undercover.
Right, exactly. Exactly. So can we ask if that's been done at the Smithsonian already?
What's the Smithsonian again?
The Smithsonian is the place where it's the biggest museum in Washington, D.C., and really in the world, because they have a location in Panama. Anyway, people would call them with giant bones from giants, and you would never see them ever again. They constantly hiding stuff that people find that they are sent to them. And so they are basically it's the cabal's place to hide everything.
It's the cabal depot for getting rid of evidence.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, let's just. Whew, goodness me. Yeah. So some people saw it, some people didn't. It was known about, but there's definitely been collaboration to clean that up because that Two of Cups has come up, and then we got a big fat yes. So that has definitely been cleaned up per se. But they're only gonna let people know what they can cope with, and we got a yes on this.
Oh my God, I'm so sick of it.
I know, but for us, it doesn't matter. We sort of already know. But for a lot of people, like that truth, like you've been lied to all your life, this and that, there's other worlds, there's other beings. People would just, yeah. So they've just got to do this in a way that's going to be for the greater good of the greater population at some level, which is not us.
So Angela was saying, let's see, that so it looks like for the Louvre, they were the underground bases were maybe getting cleaned up there. And
that's what I was feeling. I was actually there was definitely stuff getting cleaned up underneath. And I don't think we can still comprehend how amazingly deep and big this is. It's massive. It's like 1,000 football fields. You just couldn't even begin to imagine. It's like cities underneath. I don't think we fully comprehend.
Yeah, no, not at all. I wanted to ask you to pull a card from your deck, from the transference healing deck.
Yeah, the animal magic. It's funny. I got them ready today. I've got a funny feeling we'll need one of these cards today. I love that. Oh. So we just ask for where everything's at the moment for everyone watching, and just see what comes up for people.
Yeah.
Now these cards are beautiful because they hold a really beautiful frequency, and it really does help to shift or activate something within us when we actually pull this one. It's just not leaving my hand. How amazing. This came up in a healing for a friend last night, and it's the horse. So the words that go with horse is power and freedom.
Oh.
So this is really positive, and it's for us to claim and own our own power and our own freedom. So I'm just going to look into it and read what's coming
So
up.
what comes to mind is what I saw were like this, the horses that you see that are free, that are not in
Yes,
somebody's yard, but they're wild horses running and they're just free and happy and just frolicking, just so enjoy of pure happiness.
absolutely. And when I tune into the horse, what I'm seeing is, oh, is this what it feels like? Oh, it's like it's quite new, because as we've shifted and our beautiful frequency has expanded and our light bodies are vibrating at a really much finer level, but we're remembering who we are. It's like, oh, I didn't even know I could make that decision. I thought I had to do what they said, or this is the moment. That's what I'm getting with horse. They're sometimes quite subtle, and yet they can really change our whole perspective of how we see ourselves and then how we choose to create or act. So that's why I feel horses come up. So yeah, I'll just see if I can find the book and see if anything else came up with him. Where's my no, that's disappeared. Oh, here it is. Okay, I just want to quickly look it up and see what jumps out from the beautiful book that goes with it as well.
Yeah.
You could be freeing yourself from burdens that you have carried for some time, or working towards completing a task without feeling overwhelmed by it. Horse gives you the power to see your current situation clearly. Despite what may have happened in the past, Horse is supporting you to learn from your experiences and see your current journey or circumstances as a wonderful opportunity to awaken personal potential. So it's about mastering your power, your passion, and putting a stop to injustice, which is perfect for where we're at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow. Right on point. Amazing.
Yeah.
Whew. Well, our next show is with Tyler.
Oh, cool.
And it's going to
They're
be
fun.
the good chapters, the really crazy ones that are next. So you definitely don't want to miss it. Definitely read the book if you haven't read it, because this is like, it's funny. Just every show I've seen where they're talking about his book, everybody's like, "Oh my God, I finished it in one day!" Like just so. So yeah, so that's coming up next Monday. So I'm super mega excited about it.
Cool.
And then don't forget about Maree's dream show. She decoded two dreams for me yesterday, which were really amazing, and just so grateful for you guys and having that show. That's just really a truly amazing show. So
Yeah, it's fun.
yeah, thank you so much for doing it. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's fun. I love it. We have such a beautiful crew. So
Yes. So we love you guys. Hang in there, stay positive, stay in the now moment if you can, as much as you can. That's the highest vibration. And so we love you, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.